Hello and welcome back everybody to another video. My name is AJ, one of the mentors here at Bit Trading, and today of course we are going to take a look at the Bitcoin technical analysis. We're going to go through the most recent trade that I have taken and do a bit of a recap on that, and then we will take a look at the next possible trades that I'm interested in taking to help you guys profit in these markets. So if that sounds interesting, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new, turn that bell notification on, and make sure that you watch the video up until the end, because I will give you some valuable information on how to profit in these markets. But enough of that, let's jump into the charts and take a look at what is going on. So jumping straight on into the charts then, let's take a look at what is going on. So yeah, as you can see, I am actually currently in a short trade on Bitcoin, right? So if you take a look at the bottom left of the screen, you can see on this short trade, I have already realized $3,462 in a profit, and I currently have around $550 in unrealized profit in this trade as well. And yeah, this trade was entered in all the way back on Monday, the 30th of September. So if we take a look at the Visionary Discord and we scroll up to Monday, the 30th of September, all the way up here, you can see that I told the team just took the short, right? Just took the short. And as you can see on the timestamp here, if it wants to load, we can see Monday, there we go. Monday, September the 30th, 2024 at 9:02. Okay. We then take a look at, of course, the screenshot I took as well. You can see September the 30th, 2024, 9:02. Told the team, just took the short trade. Now, there were a lot of factors to this short trade, but it's not an uncommon short trade that we look to take, right? We've taken quite a few of these short trades recently, and they have played out flawlessly, right? One of them, of course, being this pullback that we saw here. We also shorted this, and that was of course a really nice short trade. So yeah, they've all been pretty similar. You know, we've taken a lot of these trades recently, but they've all been pretty similar, which is of course really nice to see. And yeah, basically on this move up, okay, on this move up, we saw lots and lots of long trades opening up, and we can take a look at that on the order flow, right? We can take a look at that. So this move up that I just pointed out to you here, okay, is actually this move up right here, okay? And as price is rising, as you can see here, price is of course rising, we are also seeing open interest steadily increase over time as well, whilst also seeing the CVD increase over time as well. So what do we know about this move up? Okay, well, we know that this move up is fueled by new long trades opening up. How do we know this? Well, we know this because positive delta is building over time, which is portrayed by the CVD increasing over time. And then open interest is increasing over time, which is telling us that these trades that are coming in are new positions opening, right? So these are new long trades that are opening. Now, of course, this is a really nice rise. This is what we want to see for a nice rise up. However, okay, like I say all of the time, these nice rises up, or even if it's a nice rise down, can turn into a very messy move. And we've seen that a lot recently, right? We've seen that a lot, okay? You know, zooming out, we've seen all of these moves up here, okay, fueled by new long trades opening up. However, right, all of these pullbacks, okay, which has led to a new lower low on Bitcoin, okay, in terms of this current range that we are in, right, a new lower low, they have been fueled by these longs, okay, that opened up on the move up, getting wrecked on the move down, okay? So it hasn't been, you know, very good for, you know, it hasn't been good market conditions recently for the long trades, but nevertheless, right, it doesn't mean I'm not taking long trades. Of course, I have been taking long trades as well, but recently the short trades have been a little bit more favorable, okay? They just have. But basically, of course, saw the rise up, new long trades opening up, and like I said, it can get messy quite quickly, and that's exactly what we saw here. So if we take a look at the high of the move, right, we take a look at the high of the move, we can see up here, literally in two candles here, okay, two candles here, we had 70, well, pretty much 80 million, right, new long trades open up on this high here. Okay, at this high point, we saw around 80 million new long trades opening up, okay, in literally like 3 candles, okay. Now, these are all, of course, FOMO long trades, late long trades. And what do we like to look for, right? We like to look for these FOMO retail long trades to become trapped, okay? And that's exactly what we did. Of course, we had to look for the confluence. So we had a naked point of control up here. We had a key pivot point up here where we know liquidity is going to be resting, right? So there is confluence there with that naked point of control, like I said, 66,325. So this is what you could kind of class as our resistance area. Don't really like to call it that, but okay, this is what you can kind of class as that resistance area. So we came into that resistance. We are seeing price reject off of it. But, okay, taking a look at the order flow, what are we also seeing, right? Well, we're also seeing, as price is pulling back, we're seeing these long trades who longed up here, okay, actually become trapped, right? And what does it mean when long trades become trapped? Okay, well, it means that at some point they're going to have to cover. What does long trades covering mean? Well, it means that they sell into the market, of course, adding fuel to the fire and pushing price lower. And that's exactly what we saw here, right? We saw a bit of a long squeeze, okay? Not a huge long squeeze, okay, like we saw back here, right? This huge move down here or this huge one down here, but we did see a bit of a long squeeze, right? And this is enough for us to take advantage of and make some really, really nice profits from. Exactly like you can see down here, $3,462 in a profit, okay? You can take a look at the Discord as well. I'm updating the team as and when I'm taking profits, so TP1 here, and I'm still updating the team. I still feel as though we can go lower, okay? I still feel as though we can go lower. So we realized $1,833 in a profit, okay? Price then went lower. Look at all those longs getting wrecked, okay? As you can see, we've got open interest decreasing, negative delta building, so we know that these are positions closing. So this is, of course, long trades getting wrecked, okay? Long trades getting wrecked. Took a TP2 as price continued to pull back, okay, to that naked point of control at $60,400, where we did actually see a little bounce off of that level, okay? So that was a really, really good take profit point. As you can see here, $3,440 in a profit. Now, it's a little bit more in a profit now because I'm getting paid to have this trade open, which is, of course, really, really nice. But yeah, that was basically just a bit of a recap of that short trade, right? We saw a really, really nice rise up, new long trades coming in. We came into resistance with that naked point of control, of course. We had a high liquidity area with this pivot point here as well. So this is what you can call your resistance level, right? And then, of course, we had lots of trapped traders up there, which, of course, gave us that trade entry trigger at $64,500. And as you can see, we did get a bit of a long squeeze as price did pull back. So, of course, this has been a really, really, really nice trade. I've moved my stop loss to entry. If we take a look at that up here, just move the stop loss to entry. So it's now a completely risk-free trade, right? I can only make, right, $3,462 in a profit on this trade. If I do nothing with the trade, of course, if I take more profit now, I can make some more profit. But yeah, I'm happy to just sit on this profit. But what we want to know now is what of course are those next trades that I am looking for, okay? Now, there was one, right? There was one. So if we pull up the naked points of control, we can see I've got a tapped naked point of control at 60,145. Now, this was a long trade that I was interested in taking. However, right, this long trade, if we take a look at the 1 hour time frame, presented itself, right, when we started to reclaim. So let's just show you where we started to reclaim here. We started to reclaim that level at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was, of course, asleep, so I didn't manage to get this long trade, but this is one of the long trades I was planning. And as you can see, we got a really, really nice rise towards the upside. So unfortunately, didn't get that long trade. Okay, but I know, right, there are going to be many, many more long trades and short trades in the future as well. So I'm remaining patient for those, right? So yeah, let's go for the bearish to bullish case scenario, and then we'll go to the bullish to bearish case scenario. So what I am most interested in here, of course, is these naked points of control down here, right? Because we do have some confluence, of course, with a GP786 level, right? So we have, this is what we like to call our support level, right? Again, I don't really like to use the term resistance support, okay, because it's such a retail trading term. But yeah, of course, this is what you can class as your support. So of course, price coming down into this level, right, is of course what I am looking for, where I'm looking for a possible long trade, right? So if price comes into this level, I'm looking for a possible long trade, right? And the reason why I'm looking for a possible long trade is because if we take a look at the order flow, we can see that we have bullish CVD, right? We have bullish absorption where price is actually looking bullish, forming these really nice higher lows, okay? But if we take a look at the CVD, we're seeing lower lows. What is this telling us? Well, this is telling us that there's more aggressive sells occurring here in the market than there was here. However, price is looking bullish. So this tells us there is a big player or big players who are absorbing all of this selling pressure, okay, somewhere in this region. Right, so if price comes down into this high support area, okay, this strong support area, then I, of course, will be looking for a possible long trade off of one of these naked points of control. Of course, I want to look at the order flow in the time and see what the reaction is like at either one of these naked points of control. Do we get a bullish reaction at this one, okay, or do we get a bullish reaction at the lower naked point of control here for the long trade, right? So that is the bearish, of course, to the bullish case scenario. Now, for this, right, I would actually be looking for above, let's say, $66,500, because, of course, what are we forming right now? Which we haven't formed in a very long time, right? We are forming higher time frame bullish structure. Okay, higher time frame bullish structure. So of course, if we hold the higher low here, we will be looking for price to come up and form another higher high. Okay, and that of course could lead us into a possible short trade here. Okay, which of course then leads me onto the bullish to bearish case scenario. Right, so the bullish to bearish case scenario is, of course, that we see price rise up into this monthly naked point of control here at $67,300, which again is our kind of like resistance area, right? We also have a high liquidity area here with this pivot point. So again, it's the same setup that we shorted here, right? The same setup we shorted here. So all I'm looking for is, of course, long trades to be opening up on this move up, right? I then want to see, of course, lots of traders open up at the very high for then price to start to pull back, right? Because then that gives us trapped traders. Once I get the trade entry trigger off of the FA, the failed auction, that's when I take the short trade, and that's when I look for price to pull back. And of course, that is when I look to take advantage of that move back by, of course, being in that short trade. So this is kind of what I would be planning for the short trade. Right, so those are the trades that I am looking for in the near-term future. Of course, this is, right, the short trade that, of course, I am in right now. This is, of course, the realized profit I've taken, the unrealized profit. And yeah, to be honest with you, for me, it's just patience, right? Patience, waiting for, of course, the level towards the upside, right, that I've just spoken about, and the level towards the downside, where of course those are my key levels, and those are of course the levels that I'm interested in possibly looking for a new trade, right? So of course any new trades that I enter into, of course, are always given to the team on the Visionary Discord. So if you do want access to this, and you want you want access to the education, of course, and access to all of the trades I take, then that is the first link in the description. It'll take you over to this page here where you can gain access to all of the good stuff, of course. And yeah, free Discord is just that second link in the description. But if you haven't already, please do subscribe. And yeah, I will leave that there. I've spoken about everything that I want to speak about. So of course, I will see you on the Monday, of course, for the live stream. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend. Take care and see you later. Goodbye.
Take me home, cause I wanna feel like I belong. They relate to all this pain in my past, so they listen to my song. So let's go back to where it began and where it all started from. Take this chance, one last dance, cause I've been waiting way too long. Take my hand, I wanna show you something. Promise I've been dying to see ya. They say the grass ain't on